Welcome to Warriors Abyss. I am Rogue Dubs. Today's suggestion is from Dorcas Mutton. He is saying what a really fun idea to use Transcended Jiang Wei. He triples formation slot bonuses, and combined with the Strengthened Art of War and Bow of Yang Yui, have the strongest summon damage in the game. So we're going to use the upgraded Treasures Relic, Record of the Sin that is, with Jiang Wei. Let's get into it. All right, here is Jiang Wei. So he has a attack, defense, Muso gauge bonus when he levels up, and also replenishes health when leveling up. He charges Muso when he inflicts shock, and he triples formation slot bonus effects. We've got the strengthened effective treasures Record of Sin on, which only gives us health and defense. We're still going to do Traversal 5 though. So we are going to be looking for the Art of War and Bow of Yang Yui to increase our slots, and we're also looking for good formations to increase our slots. I'm going to go for skill because he's a Dynasty Warriors character, so we can work on our X attacks being unlocked. Alright. Rachel is interesting, but not really what we're looking for. I'm going to take Ayane. We can really do whatever we want as far as what emblems we go for. We'll probably try to get Peng Tong, so we have some barrier damage with Jiang Wei if we need it. We could go for Wind, of course, or Bolt. It's kind of, we'll see. We'll just see what they give us. I grabbed Ayane for Invulnerable Evade to start with. Make sure we have that. Okay, we got Zhao Yun. So let's go ahead and go Soaring Blade, I guess. I mean, that's the thing that would make this build the most fun, I would say. And also, it requires us to get Zhuge Liang, whom I have transcended as well. It'd be cool if he was in this tree right now. Okay, that'd be crazy. Yeah, let's look at Zhang Liao's Zhuge Liang's transcended formation, or so it makes it easier. That's all it does. Yeah, attribute attack. We would like to have that. So we're now kind of set on our path. Let's take some bolts. Let's grab some bolts. Okay. The game is helping us along a little bit here. Yeah, more experience is cool with me. We are on a very high traversal level, so the thing you really got to worry about with that is just the damage that they do, right? You want to have more defense if you can find it. So if I don't get those treasures that Dorcas mentioned, I'll probably take a lot of defense-related treasures. That Muso, the triangle, I know people don't like it, but it's really, really strong. Okay, there's Zhuge Liang. That is crazy. In here, there's a little bit of Bolt with Vigor, but not a whole lot. There's also some Shu, and we need now a lot of Shu. And we need 10 Shu, so let's go in there, and we're going to try to take a Shu every tree from now on, if we can help it, to get attribute attack. Look for some more skill for Zhao Yun to get his Soaring Blade buffed. I'm gonna take the raised defense, just to kind of keep us honest. You know, we said we wanted defense, so let's take some defense. I love how active his moveset is. It just gets you across the field. Other than that one, this one's really good. What's his 4 again? Or 5? That's cool. That's really, really good. Underrated moveset, I would say. Like, not like super flashy, but very strong. Okay. Guan Ping is Shu. There's no speed at Shu, as we know, but Ginshio Tachibana is in here, and so is Zhang Liao. Zhang Liao now. So we'd also, you know, taking some wisdom would be nice. I would say for more slot formation effects. We also need 8 wisdom for Zhuliang's unique tactic as well to buff attribute attack. Very good. Bolt, attribute applied. Very nice. Okay. Having the speed is really good, and eventually getting the buff for Soaring Blade obviously will be great with Xiao Yun. Flame, Guan Yu is something. Any of the wisdom people would be nice. Sophie would be nice for Bolt. Few options in the flame tree. I mentioned it before, you know, it just helps once you know the game to think about, okay, who am I looking for in this tree, or what, either who specifically, or what emblems am I looking for. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Get Indomitable Spirit active. I'm gonna put in Swift Strike. Swift Strike is actually very strong now. It's the damage is just really good. I might do it like this. Put it in the one spot. We were using Swift Strike on stream recently, and it was just evident that the damage had been very much increased, like by a considerable amount. So they did buff a lot of the weaker summon skills, as they said they would. However, Soaring Blade is still the king, as we just did all of his barrier into Soaring Blades. Again, everyone's just firing their stuff off randomly. Soaring Blade did flip him there at the end and get the kill. So we feel good about that. Alright. So we'll also get Status Affliction 100% with Zhuge Liang being active, which is good. Alright, so these are the upgraded ones. Attack for all attributes by 50% is really, really crazy. I have to take it. It's spooky, but we just can't we can't ignore defense. We need to try to take some defense too. From like Huang Zhang, we can get defense from him. Maybe get some Memories of the Dead that buff our HP or defense as we move through here, but I think that's going to be really, really strong. Our attributes are now all at base 30, okay. They start at base 20, so we'll be looking for the other people that can buff that. Is this a wisdom tree? It is in fact a wisdom tree. There's Pang Tong in here and Zushu. Let's grab Pang Tong. We need 5 wind to buff barrier damage. That's kind of spooky. Just because I don't really want to focus it very much. I really would like to not have to get any other elements, but we will get some wind naturally by going for Shu. Maybe we don't go for it right now. Maybe we try to go for it a little bit later. You got to beat Onigashira for this mission, which is spooky. I've got very little charm. I'm not sure how much charm we're going to get in this run. Just based on what we're going to be going for. The characters that we're going for don't have much charm. Soaring Blade can help carry us, though. Gotta get a good formation, too, at some point, of course. For the tripling formation effects. Um, yeah. It's Bolt at least. It's not like super helpful for us, but we did buff Swift Strike with Zhang Liao or with Kiyomasa Keita, which is good. I'm not gonna pay Tears of Blood for more max health. It's just I can't pay Tears of Blood without any kind of farming method. Thought I got that gold state, but I guess I did not. I in fact did not. We're doing pretty good, I would say. We haven't taken damage in a long time. His moveset just has so much activity on it, it's kind of hard to get hit. Alright, Tachibana is very good. Let's go to this King Cauldron. Let's get, like, Wheel or something. That'd be cool. Something that buffs a ton of slots. Hawkwing, these are not my tempo. 1, 3, and 4. That's pretty good, though. The slots on this are interesting. I kind of like Turtle Shell. Yeah, 1, 3, 4, and 6 getting buffed. Let's grab that. Liu Bei will grab. It's a no-brainer. Alright, so do it like this. And like that. And then the Meteor Strike in the last spot. Okay. That. Okay. Alright. Let's go here. So we still need Shu. We need a lot more Shu. From our attribute bonus damage. We need a lot of shock, of course. I don't want to try for this. I feel like it's too scary. I'll take the reduced enemy attack. That'll be helpful. Just gotta not take damage because we lost some health to do that. So we'll use a Musou attack to help us out in that respect. The strike, almost finishing the job. Amplifying Orb, kind of sucks. It's okay though. Bolt. Let's take some wind. We gotta pay some respect to Peng Tong's barrier damage, helping us out. We need Yue Ying, I think. For Shu. Let's just grab it. No, ice is not what we want. Just period. It's not. It buffs. Yue Jin could get his the ice attribute buffed when attacking barriers, but we don't really care about that right now. Enough. Yeah. Some more charm would be nice. Thank you. That's pretty good damage-wise that we were doing from those slots. We're doing, you know, 60% damage with the Zhao Yun. So it's right, an additional 60% that is. Okay. Bolt. I feel like this is good enough. I'm also a Brave General, so I can go here and get Hojo if I see him. And that would also buff Zhao Yun, of course. We're kind of making a Zhao Yun Exodia. Crystal Beads. I'm taking the Tears of Blood. Because we're using Jiang Wei, because we're wanting to get, you know, good formations as we move through here. It makes sense to me. Normally, I'm always taking the Crystal Bead there. I think it's probably the first time I've ever not taken it on this channel. But first time for everything, as they say. If it was not this challenge with this specific character, I would probably not have taken it. But that bonus Tears of Blood will help us out when we're looking for better formations down the line. Guan Yu is Cleaving Blade, and he would be buffed with this. I'm gonna take it. It's a little bit better than Hojo, I think. Not better. It's something we can definitely settle for. Cleaving Blade. It's fine. It's fine right there. Penetrating Blade. Kind of like Penetrating Blade. Huh, let's try that. Instead of Tornado Blade. I feel like it does... It's active for longer. Especially when it's buffed. It has like a different effect. UAJN is just in every single formation. Okay. We do have a good formation as far as like targeting. Like it targets them pretty well. The meteor blasts, strikes landed directly on him right there. That was really cool. Took a hit. We took like, I don't know, like 70 damage. Just under 70 damage. Okay, there's Bow of Yang Yui. Decreased dissemble duration by 90%. That's crazy. I'll take it though. So our slots are now absurd. Here we would like to get Hideyoshi. So we're looking now for a lot of charm, I think, to help that symbol duration be buffed. I wish you could like disable treasures temporarily, like during phases, and then turn them back on. Let's just see what this duration looks like. Yeah, that's quick. It's gonna do huge damage to bosses though. We're very much focused on finding the formations now. I'm glad I got one of the things that was asked for though, at least. If we can find Art of War, great. If not, I mean, I hope we do. I'm going to keep taking some wind to get Peng Tong active. This also is going to extend the run by a significant amount because of the fact we can't really do assemble very much at all during the phases. It's okay though. I am getting hit quite a lot. Nice thing about this turtle shell. Forgot that it doesn't last long at all. Yeah, I need some health. Cool. Alright. He also has that bonus healing when I level up, so that's really nice. That heals him to full basically every time. Yeah, we need Hideyoshi here. Now his letter's not good enough. That's good. Yeah, there's no more... Guan Yinping is in here, but... I don't think so. Need a little bit more. Need a little something different. I'll just take the reduce summon cooldown. The other ones are a little scary for me right now with this setup we have. I think this attack is safe. I should do that a lot more often. So is that. That one's also safe. I think the 2 is where I get in trouble. Like this one. Yeah, he stands too still during that. Or the 4 as well. The 4 he stands still. The 5 that is. Okay. Alright, we're close to our X attacks. I remember his X attacks being kind of underwhelming, but might as well just take him. Yeah. I think at least I didn't get Bow of Yang Yui after Onigashira. That would have been even rougher, but I prefer to have him after Tamahami for sure. Have it after Tamahami, that is. Reduce the time I have this reduced duration. It's pretty intense. If I wasn't doing a challenge, I'm not sure if I would if I would go for it. I think it just increases your risk profile way too much during the phases, which is when you die on high traversal, right? So there's just so much more to get hit by. The bosses, as long as you are playing smart and, you know, avoiding stuff whenever possible, it's not a big deal. I'm just gonna end this. Okay. Crystal Bead is very helpful. This is Shu, because we upgraded her, so yeah. More wind, unlocked attribute for wind. Unlocked our X attacks, that is, on skill 8. So it's on the YY. Yeah. Pretty underwhelming. And then that's his other X attack. That's pretty bad, dude. I thought it was bad, but I forgot how bad it was. They're literally just like 2 slams. And then, like, this one is way worse. I guess it does knock them away. It's not that bad. Try to angle this for the maximum effect. Our symbol. Holding off to the last possible second if I can. Each time. A little bit spooky, I'm not gonna lie to you. At least our slots are, you know, we have some buffs on our slots. Should be getting to max damage soon. Especially if we get our attributes buffed on Bolt. We are going for the Bolt element. Looking for Hojo here, though. So that's Peng Tong active. But if we found Hojo, he also would. Cool. Yeah, that's good. So let's do that, of course. And then we're going to put in Hojo here. Yeah. I don't want to take out Liu Bei. And then Peng Tong. I think he has to come in for Kato. We'll do it like that. I'm considering putting in Yue Ying again, because that Penetrating Blade is doing big damage, but everyone else is... Yeah, let's just do it. Let's do it right here. Because her berry damage is buffed, right? So would this be worth it? Definitely going for Zhu Shu is worth it here. I don't know if we'll use a Crystal Bead. I need 1 more Shu and 3 more Wisdom. So let's actually do that. And by that I mean use our Crystal Bead. We got from the treasure chest. I should really try to go for a lot of more treasure chests so I can potentially find a formation in a chest. That would be ideal. If we can get White Tiger by the end of this run, I'd be very happy. Also, I guess any of the gates, even though their vectors are kind of harder to aim. Yeah, Musou. Or Wisdom, that is. The slots being buffed will do wonders for us outside of the phases anyway. Just letting the meteor do its work over there. Now we will Muso right here. Cool. The issue with those level up like stat bonuses is that let's just take this, and then we're gonna do our crystal bead, and we'll look for Sushu. So Sleeping Dragon is active now, so we have status infliction buff. Zhuge also buffed. That's huge. Okay. I do want to go for more defense. I was saying something. I got stun locked and cut off. It's okay. It's gone. It's gone. Just gotta let it go. We do have a mission here. That's great. This exercise isn't that bad. It's just, yeah. It does help. It does help for sure. So I've got 200% barrier damage. I've got attribute scaling with Julian. Don't have any flat damage yet. If I had transcended Zhu Shu, I could have gotten flat damage up, but I think we're good because this is really just a summon build regardless. We got to get more cooldown reduction somehow with charm. Obviously, that's how we get that. But we still need a little bit more bolts. We need 2 more bolts, and then we can start pivoting to charm full time because we're looking to activate Genshio's unique tactic, right? Yeah, so let's keep going for that, for the bolt. Yeah, I missed it. And then after that, we will pivot to charm. Cool. Alright. I like Tadakatsu here, but yeah, I like him enough. I don't need more Shu. I don't know why I was thinking about Shu with that, but that's okay. I want the defense, so I'll take it. Oops. Felt that one. Thing here. I'm gonna get some more speed. I'm feeling kind of slow with this character, Jiangwei. That'll help us. We do want some vigor. We don't have a lot of attack buffs. Only got our starting 100% attack bonus from being transcended with unique weapon. So. Alrighty. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. So we need one more Western region for Genshio. Let's go here to the King Cauldron. And hopefully we can get some of the really good slots. Show me your slots. That has a little bit of everything. This is Bolt, though. Let's grab that. No Western region here. I'm gonna go here and here. Help us out get some do like that. Penetrating Blade is pretty good too. Let's do it like this, and like that, like that. Cool. Yeah, that works. Here he is, Hamahami. The Run Ruiner. So we have 90% bonus slots from tripling the slot bonus for Zhao Yun, plus 150% bonus from the Bow of Yang Yui plus 50% bonus attributes. So our attributes are at 200 for Bolt without having Ginchio active and without having Lu Bu active. So let's see what that looks like. Okay. How about Zhuge Liang's Meteor Strike? Kind of missed a little bit. I'm Trading Blade. Cleaving Blade. Oh wow, Cleaving Blade. Cleaving Blade is nuts. Like that's on flame without it even being buffed. So maybe no, I don't think we look for Kenshin. I think the Zhao Yun will be good enough once we get Genshio active. Okay. 2,000 Tears of Blood. Each phase, more King Cauldrons appearing. 200% defense is funny. I feel like Abacus is what we want. Compass is kind of crazy. I'm gonna do Abacus. So we didn't find Art of War, but that's okay. Charm. I think Toyotomi would be good here. We'll look and see what Western regions there are. I think maybe Cha-Cha might be. I don't look at Western region a lot, so we'll take a look and see if there's anyone. Cherry Blossom Armor might have been the correct pick there, to be fair. But I think Abacus is the most fun for the challenge. Grab this. These are all interesting. I'm gonna take the Muso attack power. Be helpful. The most helpful, perhaps. What is should be doing max damage almost. 888. That's weird. 8,415. Cleaving Blade. I saw in there. Cool. This is pretty fun. This is pretty fun. It's a little bit challenging, you know. So that's always nice. But it feels good. It's good to have a little bit of challenge thrown your way. That's why I'm always saying, you know, please comment your challenges below. This is your key to do that. Yeah, Motonori Mori, of course, is in here. Cha-Cha is not, but let's look for Mori. Very good. Sword of Lightning. So I think Yue Ying comes out. Like, shortened summon cooldown, yeah, that's a thing, but it doesn't do anything for us damage-wise, whereas this is going to Moonball our bolt have to be 120% bolt because I transcended her. So our bolt's at 320 bonus. So that King Cauldron, I don't think I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna try to hold off if I can. I really took that for the 2,000 every phase. That's just really nice. We're gonna take the chance for the crystal beads here. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. That is so nice when that happens. So, what would we spin that on ideally? I would say Charm would be the ideal there. Or something to look for Lu Bu. 9,000 damage that just did. This is barrier damage. I'm gonna take the Charm though. Oosh, 179 damage we just took. We don't have our defense anymore. Okay, actually got it off. Good. Man, that healing on level up is doing some serious work in this challenge. I'm really happy we have that. We're about to get it. We're about to get it again. Close. careful here. I'll die the next time I get hit if it's a officer enemy that hits me. Okay, I did not get hit by an officer. Level up saved my skin right there. We may start going for King Cauldrons just because they're safer. I'm gonna see how many rerolls I have here, and I might just like use the beads on this blank tree just because it's safe. I don't really want to do that. Like this is 60% attack, flat attack. I feel like it's not worth it because we would be losing. Zhao Yun has 100% barrier damage. He has okay. We can take out Guan Yu for that though. Let's do it. Okay. So we put in Zhang Liao for Guan Yu. Yeah. That might actually help a lot. I'm glad I thought about it a little bit. I'm gonna go for the Vigor Tree here. We can get Lu Bu. I don't know who's coming out for him. Maybe Peng Tong. More charm. Gotta get those slot bonus reductions. Or the formation, the cooldowns reduced. There we go. Got there. Cut it early, make sure we get that off with the bomb. Help us out a little bit. I could probably fight all the bosses at this point, but we're just looking for Lu Bu. That would be great. Shimazu. Raises our attack by 40%. Let's do it. Okay. So now we need to find Lu Bu if we can. Okay, cool. I'm so tempted to go again. I'm going to. I saw Zhang Fei at the end there. Hayabusa as well with the barrier damage increase. This is also Cleaving Blade. We're gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it, I don't think. But I am interested in it. Okay, so Lu Bu comes in. I think he comes in for Peng Tong. Because Peng Tong gives it to one, and Ujiyasu does it to everyone. Almost everyone. Okay, so we got the ultimate combo here. Looking for Cao Cao, looking for Diao Chan. Okay. That's gonna be good. Let's check out this King Cauldron. I'm not gonna go too overboard if I don't see really good slots. All right, there's White Tiger. We grab that. Using the demon actually doesn't really help us very much at this point. Like, skill would be attribute always applied. That's worth it, I think. Right, so White Tiger, and then we do it like that, and everything else is fine. Yeah, that's all fine. So that just doubled all of the active effects from on Zhao Yun. And he's on slot 1, which makes it easier to summon. So that's pretty cool. Unfortunate that we got a Peach Tree plus King Cauldron after we just had a King Cauldron, but that is the nature of Abacus, I guess. We would really like to get that attribute always applied from... Although we have that with Zhuge Liang, but it will work for, I guess, like, Zhang Liao's Tornado. And also, I guess the having the wind be active is really good too. Having more wind is decent with Hojo in our party. That is. I don't know. Might have been a more optimal play there, but I think what I did is fine. I'm not getting maximum damage still on my Soaring Blades. Maybe it's just showing like the... I don't know. I don't know why it's not, candidly. I feel like this is a pretty good representation of what Mutton was asking for. We just didn't get Art of War. There's a Slay version of this that's with 3 stars. That's pretty crazy. Attribute always applied. We get up to attack speed. Power for all attributes if we got that, but that's pretty far away. We could get Saika here. Let's just try for it. Not here, but we could try for Saika. Is there any more skill in here? I don't think there is. MYS. Fortify during Assemble is really good. Okay, there's MYS. Not going to be in the cards. I'll go for this. Save our Tears of Blood, for sure. More levels. I'd say right here, like, we need to remember we can evade still, because we'll take more damage if we don't. Okay, that's a huge skill grab there. Now we just need to find a skill in this Slay tree, which we still have with Nobunaga. That's all I can think of is Nobunaga right now. And then our last King Cauldron just needs one more skill. Or our random emblem gives us a skill. If we get a random emblem during the boss fight, which I hope we do. We're guaranteed at least a shot at it, because after you defeat the first warrior, the ads are spawned in. So even if we dumpster the first warrior, which I think we probably will, we'll have a chance regardless. This is very fun though. For sure. Okay. Looking for Nobunaga. Shotai as well. We'll take that. Alright, we need one more skill for attribute buff. Our formation is fine, it's correct. We have everything we want. We have 10,000 Tears of Blood, so we'll be able to buy quite a few people in the King Cauldron at the end. After this fight. Okay, that did a good amount of damage to his barriers. Not as much as I thought it was going to do, but it's okay. That'll break him. Let's now, moment of truth here. Let's just see what it looks like. Why is this not doing as much? What is going on there? Like what is the actual reason for that? Is it because of my damage? I don't know why he doesn't just disappear. Because I've had stuff where I guess it's still Traversal 5. I guess I'll leave it at that. It's Traversal 5. I'll allow that. I just feel like he should be like dying instantaneously from all the slot formations, the slot bonuses that I have. That was kind of a waste. Okay, though, our duration is so short, we're gonna have to cut it anyway. Should not have taken that hit. I should not have taken that hit. At least we got a Muso attack power bonus. 3 of them at least. Skill. I'll go Vigor just so we can get the attack increase. If I can preserve my Muso, I'd like to do that. Ah, almost got him. Cool. Worth it, worth it, worth it. Very scary though. That was interesting though. I'm not sure why. I feel like I've had better runs with better damage. I've got to do it. An additional 50% for all attributes. I've got to do it. Recovering health. That's really good. Cool. Yeah, I passed up the 3 stars. I think if I felt better about how that went, I would have gone for it. But 40% extra damage on the slot. I mean, it wasn't crushing him anyway. You know, like, which I am very surprised by still. Okay, that broke his barrier in 1 hit. Maybe the Warriors just have higher barriers than Goma does. So I guess I wouldn't be surprised that. I mean, the Warriors are just harder than. Yeah, we didn't even use our assemble. The Warriors are just harder than Goma. Period. So I will concede that. But that's probably what it is. I think now you just got to accept that the Warriors are harder than Goma on Traversal 5. Got some weird math there, but we'll take it. This is what I was hoping to see. With the caveat, of course, still that it's Traversal 5. But like he's going to get up, and Zhao Yun's just going to put him on the ground again. Like if I had any cooldown reduction, this would have been an even easier fight. Yeah, he wasn't quite ready, so that Cyclone is such a good attack. I love you for doing that so much. Silly little. Silly little laser. This is really fun. Had a little bit of a hiccup there. I wasn't sure what was going on with the damage on the Warrior, but we definitely saw it pop off on the Goma, so that was really cool. Thank you once again to Mutton for the suggestion. Take a look here at the end of the run. Battle power wasn't too crazy. I had 80 million battle power on stream last night. 12 million, okay. 43 minutes. We went Bolt. We got a good amount of Bolt. We could have gotten, you know, a little bit more Bolt for sure. We got the attribute bonuses on 18. That was pretty cool, pretty clutch. 31,000 Karma Embers. Would have liked to see that a little bit higher, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's going to be it for this one. If you have not yet, please check and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. If you're enjoying these challenge runs, leave a like on this one so I know you liked it, and I am pretty sure you did if you made it all the way to the end here. And comment your challenge down below. Love to see you down there. Love talking to you guys in the comments. We'll see you there. All right. See you tomorrow. Bye.